Breaking: Senate suspends Senator Natasha for 6 months after accusing Akpabio of sexual harassment. I hope they suspended Akpabio too as well, or it's just her that they are suspending. If they are suspending just her, then this is the height of oppression. Then this is the height of injustice in this country. If they are going to suspend only her for 6 months, why? For accusing Akpabio. So Akpabio that they accused, how many months are they suspending him for? Or he's just going to be there, still running as the Senate president, while the person that accused him is going to be suspended. Now, wow, things are happening in this country. Say the Senate has suspended Senator Natasha for 6 months following her sexual harassment allegations against Senate President Akpabio. Sahara Reporters earlier reported that the Senate Committee on Ethics and Public Petitions had recommended a 6-month suspension for Senator Natasha over alleged violations of the Senate standing rules. So, fine, she violated the Senate rules. What about the situation at hand? What about what she's accusing Akpabio for? What is being done about that? Nothing. Hey, now wow. The committee also called for the suspension of her salary, wow, allowances, and those of her legislative aides, while also withdrawing her security escorts. This is oppression. This is the height of oppression in this country. This is how God, this country. Chairman of the committee, Senator Neda Umaswe, presented the recommendation on Thursday, stating that Natasha's actions has brought the Senate and its presiding officer into disrepute because they called your Senate president out, Abi, for sexually harassing her. So she has brought them to disrepute, and this is the next line of action for you people to do. Suspend her for 6 months. Without salary, allowances, you withdraw her security escorts. Really? Now, wow, that the Senate should suspend Senator Natasha for 6 months for a violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended, for bringing the Senate President, presiding officer, and the Senate in general to public disgrace. He must declare, what's his public disgrace? The person deserves to be disgraced now. You deserve to be disgraced, because if not, why are you frustrating me because I said no to you? Why are you not allowing me to talk because I said no to you? And now you are suspending her because of that. The committee further stipulated conditions for any reconsideration of the suspension. For the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or to reduce the tenure, Senator Natasha shall submit a written apology. To who? To who now? Hey God. Natasha shall submit a written apology before reconsideration by the Senate. The committee's recommendation read: the suspension is set to take effect from March 6, 2025 and comes with additional restriction that the suspension of Natasha should take effect from 6th of March 2025 from legislative activities forthwith, that her office should be locked up for the duration of her suspension, and she hands over all Senate properties in her possession to the clerk of the National Assembly. No be small thing. But for the duration of her suspension, she cannot come close or be seen within the vicinity of the National Assembly, including staff. That her salaries and allowance, including those of her legislative aides, should be suspended, and withdrawal of all security details for the duration of her suspension, the committee recommended. I am looking at something that they are saying, though, they are going to stop her salary and allowance, and they are going to stop her legislative aides allowances as well. So they are paying for her and they are paying her staff as well. That's how all the senators too. They are paying them, then they are paying their staff as well. It is well. Now that one I first see, make her talk and first, no problem. The Ethics Committee recommendation comes just hours after it dismissed a sexual harassment petition filed by Senator Natasha against Senate President Akpabio, declaring it dead on arrival. Oh, so he's dead on arrival. And you are suspending her. It is well. Democracy in this country. No democracy. There is absolutely no democracy in this country. Let's just forget about it. During Wednesday plenary, the committee ruled that the petition was inadmissible due to procedural violations. The petition presented today is actually dead on arrival. I am saying that because it runs contrary to Order 40 subsection 4, which states that no senator should present a petition signed by him or herself. That person, having signed it personally, makes it inadmissible before this committee, the Ethics Committee ruled. Supporting the committee's decision, The Senate chief will emphasize that the petition had no legal standing. Now, wow, because she signed it by herself, so it is inadmissible. Well, my tired is tired of this country, because what do you want to say again? What exactly do you want to say again? That the kind of people that we have leading us in this country, they are just nothing to write home about. Like, how can you say it is dead on arrival? This is not the first person they are accusing this same senator for sexually harassing people, and people are saying that it is dead on arrival. Section 40 subsection 4 also says no senator shall personally sign a petition. It's not about the committee taking a decision. It's about whether the petition is ripe to be referred to the committee. Mr. Senate President, you are being emotional because you don't want to be seen as trying to stop this allegation. You even allow it to be referred. The Senate holds that the petition is not competent to stand before the Senate. That is the issue he added. Earlier on Wednesday, Senator Natasha, who represents Kogi Central, submitted a petition accusing Senate President Akpabio of sexual harassment. However, the Ethics Committee dismissed it outrightly, paving the way for a suspension recommendation. No problem now. If this is happening in the Senate, what should we say again? If they can oppress a senator like them, who are we that they cannot oppress? Who are we that they cannot trample upon anyhow? It is well. Nomzi Mix says, it doesn't matter what happens, truth will always prevail over lies. It's so sad the country we find ourselves. Stay strong, Senator Akpoti. It is well, though. I hope that one day it will just be that probably he just gets stuck with somebody. Maybe he just goes to have one of his sex escapades and he just hangs there. He is not able to remove it. You know what I'm saying? So that they will catch him there and say, it is well, this country, it is well, though. Augusta Wariso says, why are they oppressing her? I wonder. Prince Will Michael says, the hasty suspension is clear indication that it is all about showing support for their Senate president. Of course now, I'm not interested in any investigation, obviously. If as a father, especially to a girl child, and you see nothing in this, Nigeria is a joke where anything goes. The fact that the petition was not allowed shows that they know Natasha has strong evidence, of course, against the Senate president. Of course, for her to come outside and declare that, she definitely has an evidence. She definitely has it. And I hope that she just plays the evidence, or she just brings out the evidence, since they are doing this to her. But even if she plays the evidence, these people, they can do anything. They just do anything and they just go away with it, because they know that Nigerians will not talk. We will not talk. We will just rant on social media, and that is the end. It is well. Tomset Adaji says, the Nigerian Senate is just like Nigerian military. You can't win a case against your superior, even if they are guilty now. So, see what the military people went to do today at Ikeja. Those ones went to remove their lights. No be small thing today. It is well, this country. It is well. Let us just be saying, it is well. That's my favorite word. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.